long have you guys been waiting there? I'm so sorry. I got distracted by the... I'm so sorry. Ah, girl, your assistance is most welcome. I have spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might be better spent in conversation with Fufulupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating what he has related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. What, you couldn't just give me a summary and say, let's go? I have to go and make this poor sop repeat the exact same thing? Girl, what a pleasure to see you again. Ishtola said to expect you. Oh my god, Ishtola's right there. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... but never mind that, I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegan Sunway. The cart bolted off toward Eastern Thanalan, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage. That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in Eastern Thanalan. What does girl stand for? Guy in real life. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I fail to see what else it could... Did you miss me, friends? Yes! I'm back, but I fear I come bearing disappointing news, or, second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Thancred! Wherever have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Amalja friends. When, wouldn't you believe it, I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way and was able to do a small part to help my friends and the brass blades intercept it. Oh my god, Thancred, you're so good, dude. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. The blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, girl. Of course, you don't have to ask me twice. Thank you, Mr. Thancred. Where is he? Why are you naked? That cannot be comfortable. Why is there a person under you? Oh god, I think I've stumbled into something. Okay. Thancred! Against all expectation, it would seem the Amalja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom as to why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motive were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what that may be, still waters, Thancred, still waters. I shall inform Urianger of our progress or lack thereof. Lack thereof. The frog is heckin' dead. Oh great, they're summoning Ifrit again. Oh good. Well.
Now then.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Yippee!
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden.
Why does he talk like that? Like, everyone's not as intense as how he talks like that.
Therefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well.
Is she hot?
Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Tomb. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Because he's a nerd? Fair enough. He grew up reading books that talked like that. I want to hear him mispronounce every word. Poiple.
Far across the sea from the land of Doman have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Wow, she speaks at normal pace. That's crazy. She's definitely not from around here. Because everyone on Eorzea speaks like this. Thancred wishes to discuss how to proceed with the investigation. Discussion. Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for want of better suggestion, I say we try picking Fufulupa's brain again. Who knows? If we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within it. Okay. Oh, but it is good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Fufulupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there was someone among our own ranks conspiring with them? A traitor in our own midst? Don't you dare say that Thancred was being mind-controlled. It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Fufulupa. Indeed, if for reasons of security the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the Brass Blades were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not, but neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Mikote miner traveling without escort so as to not attract undue attention. But who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that. But to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way. Mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerlia. A fine spot for a rest, do you not agree, girl? You lie in wait to the north, and I shall do the same to the south. No, you could wait with me. We could... Man. Forgive me, friends, but I've received new orders. I must inform my men at once. Aha. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Maximus, you just said that the voice acting was actually quite good in A Realm Reborn. Anything you say past this is just pure lies. Thancred's not even interested in Menphilia. Whether I didn't say that, you said it's already pretty good. Movement in the distance catches your eye. Oh, hi, you're over here, hello. Wait, they're kind of violent. Okay, they're dead. Whew. Oh, there's rangers. What the? Maybe I need to get better armor. Ouch, ouch, my bones. Stubborn to the last, as expected. You are unharmed? That is the worst minor cosplay I have ever seen, Y'shtola. That is, like, so clean. A gang of sea wolf thieves, and in Thanalan, no less. I suppose there's a first for everything. Sea wolves? All of them? She's pristine. How is that a... Oh my god. With the same taste in facial tattoos. Blue, in case you're wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. That's a Zoolander level. Derek Zoolander, 100%. Thancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. Like, it is white! To Horizon, then. Fufulupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. That's... like, how is that? That is, like... Y'shtola, your cosplay is horrible. Like the ear socks? I see. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service. But we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our rank. Is that so? Then by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with the fellow in private. No, I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him and made good his escape. Oh. Oh, for the love of, and how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling that somnus we've confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? You tell him, Thancred. No, but he was quite strong. A sea-wolf, a Lemonson born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him, and you have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me apprised of any developments. Well, if you want to do anything right, you gotta do it yourself, Thancred. Yes, she's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed, or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? No, I can't. I'm bound in this form. I cannot speak to you, Thancred. I'm so sorry. The antecedent bid me tell you make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphino awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident, I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphino has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous brass blade, and when I do, you may rest assured we will have our answers. Well, like the rest of the nations in the eastern continent, it is ruled by the Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Ul'dah, girl, unless I am mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken. God, I just want to, can I push him into the water? We will find the Domans bickering with the Sultan Sworn on the Royal Promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be pursued by some. And if not, who better than you to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Ul'dah. You couldn't just meet me in Ul'dah? He can't swim, that would kill him? Oh, what? What a shame. This is not... He's not just behind me. He's not here. Pretty sure it's this area even for the glam quest. No, he's not. Oh, that's the esthetician. I can quaff your esthetician. Wait, that's haircut guy. Oh, wait, where's glam quest? Who's glam quest then? Blue quest right in front of you? There's two. This guy? This is a lady. What do you mean, this guy? Oh dear, 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 this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if only you'd spare a thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going for it. Oh, you're telling me. You're telling me. That's it. I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where even to begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Go to the pee-pee pista and ask Falkland. I'll have some blood orange juice and tell her make sure there's no pulp in it. Off you go. To the pistress! A woman, I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Yeah, it's literally like 10 paces away. Here you are. I shouldn't let her push you around, you know? Give her an ilm and she'll take a mulm. Wait, do you sell stuff? No? Somebody said that you can buy orange juice here. I don't see any orange juice. I don't see a shop in here. I see a train. She gave it to you? No, but I was told you can buy orange juice. I wanted to buy it for myself. Because she's gonna take it from my inventory. Is she not? See? I can't drink this myself. Different shop behind the NPC. Maximus, you keep giving misinformation. First you called this wonderful woman a man, and then you told me I could buy the drink inside the place, but it's actually in a tent around the back? Misinformation, all the way... Oh, it's right here. That's not right here. The tent is all the way over here. Okay, are you done? Delicious, yippee, okay. If you're gonna give me information, make sure it's right. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear? You'd look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamour. So what's glamour, you ask? We'll use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, but very convincing. Okay, it just takes on... Okay, it's transmog. Transmog. Oh, you have to get more of those? Uh-oh. You use dressers to transform items into glamours and create ensembles for quick and easy use. If your inventory cluttered with gear you only wear on special occasions, glamour dressers have been added to the in-room. Okay. You can buy them with Grand Company seals. Yippee! Okay, so where do I need to go? Kai. Purple! She's purple! It matters not how many times you ask. Without necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness? Please, your manager, please. Away with you and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. Just slip him a 20. I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart, I know his kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alphino... at your service, a friend. Which, I believe, makes me very nearly unique in this part of the world. At least few indeed are your allies in Ul'dah, yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. I wish my wings showed up in the cutscenes. Alright, and go to the quicksand. Where the frick is the quicksand? Outside the Adventurers Guild.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doman, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Yugiri! She's purple!
I,
Giri!
lying within Othard, Doman is under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doman was under
He already
imperial
talks so
rule,
much
did he
faster
not?
than he did at the beginning.
Doman is gone, razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
Uh-oh.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to
Just be
those
careful if she
involved.
offers you food.
They were
Giri
assured
makes
to us
tasty
they were
food.
that I sought an audience with
Did
your
they
rulers,
explain
but
that
was
they had like all the
summarily
voice
refused.
actors changed for Heavensward, or they just kind of dumped the
Lords of
update and was
Ul'dah
like,
are
here you
not wont
go.
to entertain foreign refugees
Sometimes.
without suitable
Every time I've had
encouragement.
Giri's food, it's been delicious. I don't know what you're talking about. She even put mayonnaise on a
Mayhap
profiterole
I
with
was
me and
foolish
agreed
to
that it was
expect
tasty.
otherwise. But our supplies run low and we have
They
young
just
ones
dumped
in
the update,
urgent need of
man.
care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
They just change after a certain quest. It's funny, man. That's amazing.
Be that as it may,
Mayonnaise on a profiterole?
Ul'dah
Yeah.
is no friend to Garlemald.
Lando and
Your
Sara
tale
got
would
sick
stir
at the same
hearts
time.
of many
Cos
men and women here.
inside dents?
The Sultana and the
They
Syndicate
got
will
sick
not
with
be
something else.
so
I think they
easily
might have
swayed.
gotten the
But I shall see that you are granted an
bad cough
opportunity
thingy
to
that's going
plead your
around.
Case.
in the news in Japan.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
Captain Crow, the English one?
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing,
Oh,
but
that's
your
terribly
choice
unfortunate.
of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Uldar unnecessary disquiet.
Aren't there usually just random people having fist fights in
I shall defer to
Ul'dah?
your experience then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business.
And
with
she's
the
like,
Flame
oh, we don't want to
General.
cause a
I leave
disturbance,
our guests in
guys.
your capable hands.
The reason why she dressed like this is because she's an Aura, but they don't have Aura models yet. But she has the tail. Yay! More Yugiri. If I may, madam, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more, when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. Good madam, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Well... Momodi, please just hand me a box to hand to her. Momodi, please. Momodi, I'm crying and begging right now. Please, Momodi. Hells, why didn't you say so sooner, girl? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day, to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the Morrow Sea, but just sent word they can't come. Nina and I got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Ha ha! Go and call on Fridure and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. What? Oh, okay, we're gonna have it at the Waking Sands. Okay. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. Wow. Okay, Momodi. At the Sapphire Exchange. I don't think I have the Sapphire Exchange. Do I have the Sapphire Exchange? Didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Yugiri it's all in hand. Okay. Miss Poiple, it is I, the Violence Hawk. Do not be scared. I am not here to gouge out your eyeballs. I dared not hope for such magnanimity, much less expect it. Mistress Momodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Yippee! Lady Yugiri, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience? Before the Sultana and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. I feel like it's a trap. You have done much for us, Master Alphino. I swear we shall return the favor. Naught is owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Yay, we get to go back outside again. Go out, and back in. And then we go out, and back in. And one more time. Out. And back in. Yippee! Bird on the table. Bird on the table. Bird on the table. Bird on the table. I can't knock this stuff off, though. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Speak with Rawan. So I gotta go back outside and find another rock. go touch rock, make rock, break rock. And this time I can go to the Chamber of Rule because that's the close one. Okay. A pleasure, Private DM. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Wait, do you get, like, increased ranks if you play more PvP? Is it possible to play more PvP and then he calls you, like, General? I could have been a General. A Lord Commander? Not PvP, but yes. It's not PvP, it's PvE stuff. Oh.
Are you Giri of Doman? I'm honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion,
I'm currently Storm
I should
Captain.
Like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has
You need to
offer.
whip those other guys into shape, Kai. They are terrible
Alas,
at their jobs.
The circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both
Oh, no,
time
ads.
and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Ugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once
Wow, they're
more
actually
for the benefit
asking
of
the leader
others
lady
here
instead of
present.
Roban?
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doman, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas,
Doma, this cat's grab.
our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our
Uh-oh.
rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
Roughly
More
100,000.
than 200 souls huddle within the
Only
cramped
200-ish.
confines of our own
Oof.
gallion's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible,
Do we get to go to
however,
Doma?
I humbly ask that you accept as many
Is that like a
of
later location I get to go
as your
to?
resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
Doma's Storblood? Okay.
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Ugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts
I'm
of
in
the city which have yet to
post-ARR.
be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Lord
Tell
Dorito?
me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher.
Oop.
The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed
Okay, Mr.
enough?
Dorito. Chill.
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Uldar.
Is Alphino just like whispering this to us while this is happening?
He's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domans Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are...
Now he's just shouting it across the room.
I move that an exception be made.
That would be hilarious.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago. Regarding a number of
He's citing previous interactions.
What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultan.
They have a pre-established... They have a pre-established ruling.
Should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view.
There's precedent.
You know as well as I
there really
that people
is.
Can be a resource still more precious than Gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent
he's hitting with the direct insults. Do you hear this?
My future. Uldar's greatest asset is and has ever been her material wealth.
Not her material wealth.
This at our
Time to build little Doma on the other side of Uldar, right?
One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the
Man, this guy like prepped his entire defense.
Both in repute and profitability since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
They're fighting. They're fighting.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further
Roban, that's like a horrible idea. That everyone's gonna be like, you know what? Maybe this little guy's correct.
Or not. Those in favor,
not the Lala
I bid
fight.
You remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
He's just yep, there he goes. He is out of here. Not the fancy hats. The other hat. No! They're gonna kick him out! Man, I hate these guys. Well, sorry, we did our best. Unlucky. We can't help you.
It were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace. And I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
Here's the point, though. You can only do so much before you start to harm your own country via beneficence. Yes. However, there's only 200 of them.
The eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Aw, he's like the one nice guy. He's just like, I'm so sorry. He's also the only one that sounds like that's actually like employing refugees too.
Threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity.
The
monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Not the smileys, Concern growing. He's nice and apologetic and everything. Wait. Baby! I got little wingies, but I can't fly. I can just Okay. Roban! As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things would be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah! I will waste no more words on him, not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone follow me to the Hall of Flames. Oh. Robot, why did... I was literally just there! The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that matter be reconsidered. The monetarists have made their position clear. Agreed, Ul'dah is not an option. Nor are Limsa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of great nations. What about where we live? What about where we live? Alphino, we just moved into a big empty castle. Minfilia, that is precisely what I wish to discuss. Yeah, that's what I told you. That's what I said. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time, a week mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent, I shall keep you informed. Yeah, Minfilia! We brought her mom back and now she'll listen to literally anything we say. Lady Ugiri, I have a proposal if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphino. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands, hard labor, lest you doubt, with naught save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself propose, Lady Ugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ul'dah, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphino, once again, I find myself in your debt. Yeah, you owe a life debt now. You can't leave. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat considering the distance in their present condition. Mayhap the Eldon Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me in there, Anon girl. Take me with you. We can just walk together. Alphino! Lady Ugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. What? Alphino! Alphino! Why did... Alphino! Take me with you! He ran here before me, and now he's like slightly out of breath, just like... We are concerned that the Doman refugees, too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set off for Mordona. Wow, Momodi just has, like, all that space? Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. Why don't we just hit up Mrs. Momodi? Why didn't we just... It's a big inn. Yeah, why didn't we just, like, contact her? What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well, we should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Ugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. He seems so nice. He can't be bad. You guys were giving me smiles. Well, it sounds like we have all the work to do. Lady Ugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangements, shall we? Not the smiles! I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you after you've rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? I say you suck. Slay! Don't use my own voice to mock me, how dare you. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, where from they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly and would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Girl, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hozan when you arrive. As Lady Ugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Greetings! Alphino informed me that a scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I'm honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. Love the talents? Sharp talents. I knew from a glance what manner of woman you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help around the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son, Yozan. He can tell you more. Really? I think the next quest is over here. Yeah. Make the fists. Violence. Hello there, I'm Yozan, son of Hozan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horsebird-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer, giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but... Wait, chocobos don't exist other places? What's that? You're looking for the others. Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still in hiding, and since Lady Ugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. I hate you. You're not Yozan, who are you? I'm Koharu, girldm, huh? Didn't know anyone else was— Wait a minute, you're one of those, stallions, aren't you? No, scions. Then you must know Lady Ugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. All right, almost time to go. Nice meeting you. Kai, do you know where all of them are? How'd you find me? Guess I need to practice more. Maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. That's a little bit tragic, kid. Why is only one of them named? You get to ride a horse bridge carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary. Yozan says it's safe, I'll go. It's probably not. We're probably gonna get attacked. Wonderful. All the children are accounted. Hide and seek. Ah, I see that you are curious. It's quite simple, really. Do I not know what— Do we not have— Are Eorzeans so stupid that they don't have hide and seek? Lady Ugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but nevertheless, I take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. They seriously don't— oh, okay. Oh my god. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father, Home— oh, his name's not, like, Yuzan? Or Kazan? Or Bazan? We'll be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, inform the coachman. A reminder that Mordona is next to what was a Garlean outpost. Yeah, but the Garleans are gone. You know, such devastation. This was not my intent. You know?